Okay, so let's take out these PX2 headlights, which are terrible. People refer them to as being as useless as candles in your Ford Ranger, and I've personally had a PX2 and I can vouch for that. And we're going to replace them with our full LED lights. These are the Pro series. They got the 3 LEDs in there, and they're operating on all the old factory specs. Everything's the same, daytime running lights. If it's an older version without the daytime running lights, you've got this cable here to activate that daytime running light, as well as you got the side indicator light here, typically seen in the United States market. Now these are SAE dot stamped and approved as on the light here, so they are fully road legal to be used here in New Zealand and many other places around the world as well. So if you're buying a set of LED lights or your Mustang lights, etc., and they don't have that stamp, there's a good chance you might not pass a warrant of fitness with them. But these ones, not a problem in the world. That's why they cost more, because that approval and that stamp costs a lot of money to get done. So this is the Pro series. They also come in another design called the Matrix, as you can see here on my Ford Ranger Raptor. Now these headlights are going to fit any Ford Ranger, Raptor or Everest from 2015 to 2022, and of course a Ford Ranger, as we've just seen. Now these ones are full LED as well, and this is called the Matrix design, and they are SAE dot approved as well. So yeah, a couple options, really cool, and they just look great, and they light up the road at night time as well. So let's get them in this old dusty PX2 Ranger. We can show you some before and some after in the process of installation. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so the very first step you're going to do here is pop off these clips. And then we're going to take off this cover, and then we're going to take off the grille. We're going to have to loosen off this bumper here to access that grille to pop off, and we've got some screws on the side here and an 8mm up there for memory, and we're just going to pop the bumper off enough, not all the way off, just to access the bolts that are holding in the headlights here. So we'll try to do a quick video and explain all of that, and yeah, let's see how we go. Now obviously you don't need a super long extension on the top ones here, but definitely are going to need them on the ones down here. And that's what they look like down the bottom. So same on the other side. Top, and then the bottom. Okay, so that's the grille bolts off. In theory that would now clip off, but of course we've got this nudge bar in front, so I've got to loosen the nudge bar off enough just to get this grille off. Alright, so I've just loosened off 2 bolts holding on the nudge bar here and left 2 in, so I can simply let it drop down, so that's nice and easy. And we're just going to pull off the front grille towards us. We can use our little ply tool there if you find that some are sticking, but it should just pop straight off. Let's give it a go. So there we go. So nice and easy. If you're going to be putting on a Raptor style grille, that's exactly the process that is done to remove it. Okay, the next step is just going to be these little 8mm bolts here that are holding on this air dam, which is just covering access to the headlights here. Pop those off, and then we'll pop the corner of the bumpers off, and then we're going to have full access to the headlights. So far all in under 5 minutes to this point. So you can see why I loosened this one off. This is just going to give us easy access into this T30 here that we've just taken out here. And that allows you to easily get your hand onto that nut bolt and pull it out. So same on this side. Got the T30 hiding down here. Again, that just helps with the access getting into it. Okay, so we've got a couple of trim screws and plugs here. They just pop off. Easier if you unscrew them, but in this case, does the job just fine. And then we got an 8mm bolt hiding up in here. You just want to take this one off. And then you will see the bumper simply can pop off from around the headlight. And we're just going to leave it like that because you don't need to take the bumper all the way off as we can access the bolts we need to access here. So I'll zoom in for a click. So with that bumper off, that then gives us access to these bolts here. Maybe a little bit hard to see in the light, but it's exactly what we needed. And you can keep the bumper on while doing this job. So we need to pop this one off as well, and then the headlight will come off after we take off the other bolts. So quick and easy, bumper on, let's get it off. So it's all ready to come out. I think we just need to take off this plastic block here, which are 2 10mm, maybe 3 10mm, and maybe just loosen off. We'll take out this nut underneath the bumper just to get it out more. I don't want to fully remove the bumper just because it's not ideal, but let's just try and access it a bit better. It is otherwise ready to go. Okay, so we also just had to take off those 2 plugs here on the bumper just to get it out enough to actually access the bottom of the light there, and as you can see, she's ready to slide out. So the bumper can stay on, but if you choose to take it off, it's up to you. I just didn't really want to be unplugging sensors and stuff, so it's just easier to leave them plugged in, and then we're just going to slip this out. So the old light will come out. Simply unplug the plugs. Helps to have fingernails here if you can. Or a small screwdriver. In my case, I'm just going to use a little bolt just to get that lip down. And that's it. So as you can see, it's the old PX2 light, same as the PX3 light, obviously without the LEDs, but everything is exactly the same on the replacement light as well. So yeah, super simple. Let's get the new one in, plug it in, and I'll show you how easy it is to get that done. So everything will just plug back into its place. That's 1, 2, last one up here. Three. Now you just want to make sure that you're watching the corner of a light here, because they can easily be scratched on the guard. So just pay close attention to it. Make sure you guide it in nice and easy and slow. And that's it. So that is actually pretty much in. Just gotta put the bolts in, tighten up the ones down the side, tighten up one on the other side, and then that's in place. And then all we do is simply clip the bumper up around it again. So let's show you what that looks like. Okay, so we got this one on the left hand side, and we're going to move on to the next one now. Looking good already. And there we go, one PX2 headlight easily removed. So let's get the other one in and see how they look. So that's quick and easy. Left the plastic block on this one, and then that's 3 cables that will plug into the back of the new one. And yeah, the bumper's still on, as you can see. This keeps it easy because then I don't have to disconnect all the sensors or parking sensors if it had them, and spotlights, etc. So gets a new one in, and happy days. How good does that look? It's really going to make this vehicle look much newer than it is. It's probably going to make it look more like a PX3 2019 version with a full LED and the daytime running lights. So we're just going to simply plug in the plugs. There's only one way for one to go on, all using the factory harnesses. Now these are also auto adjust and auto high beam and everything like that as per your factory. So whatever you had on your factory lights, you will have on these lights, as well as your adjustment. Okay, so that's all plugged in. Just remember, gently on the corner so not to scratch it. Take it very slow at this point and really pay attention onto that corner, because we won't refund you if you scratch it yourself. Cool. So it's all in place. We're just going to put the nuts, the bolts in loosely. Okay guys, let's chuck the keys in, see how these look. Put the hazard lights on, put the headlights on, and let's have a look at these babies. They look 1,000 times better. Someone's pulling a skid. Welcome to New Zealand. So that's it guys. That was a job that took in under 1 hour. Most places would charge about $125 to $150 for that installation. However, I just showed you how easy it is, how quick it is to do yourself. If you don't mind getting your hands a little bit dirty, get stuck in, all you need is a basic toolkit, and you can fit these in for yourself. Now they are going to fit any Ford Ranger anywhere in the world from 2012 to 2022 in the PX shape. And all you have to do is let me know whether you want them on left-hand drive or right-hand drive, depending on where you are in the world, and the price includes free shipping to you anywhere in the world. So follow the link below, hit on the shop, choose your style, whether it's a Pro or the Matrix you see on my Ranger Raptor over here, and we'll get them out to you and expect them at your doorstep within 2 weeks. So I've been Joel Sterling from Option 4-Wheel Drive and KC Highlights. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you guys on the next one.